Well, hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing tonight? Happy what's the date today? Thursday maybe? Happy Thursday. We're finally doing this. I think maybe like 10 people have recommended this game to me since I've been a streamer. So I figured while I'm like playing story narrative games, I'm like this is probably one that I should just knock out. That sounds bad. I don't want to knock it out. I want to enjoy it and play through it, but it sounds like a really good time to play this while I'm playing a bunch of these story narrative kind of like walking simulators, which I'm actually having a good time with. We're live though. Please, if you guys want to do me a favor, please consider dropping a like on the stream today for me. We're gonna start with Wordle too. I've been liking Wordle a lot, so we're gonna start playing by playing Wordle today. How you guys doing? I think it's Thursday already, isn't it? I'm not even sure where the week went. Hopefully my coffee doesn't spill over. Let me say hello to people in chat. I'm gonna drop a like on my stream before we get started today. You guys doing okay? I hope you guys are doing beautiful out there. Colleen, hello. I saw Colleen's review for this game today. I read it when I bought it on Steam. I read her review for it. Pickle, hello. Sophia, hello. It is so good to see you, Sophia. I hope you're having such a good night. I'm really excited for the stream. Dilly, hello. Pickle, Cape, Jeff, Dilly, Lucky, welcome to the stream. Nani, hello. I think I said Nani maybe like 20 times. I'm never going to get my work done if Nick keeps playing indies. They're a lot of fun, though, Sophia. I think over the last couple days, initially I thought I liked Killer Frequency better, but I think after thinking about it last night, there's a cool theory that I read for Firewatch, Sophia. A very cool theory. I'll just send it to you. Vitamin, hello, welcome to the stream. JR Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night, man. But I saw Ben Solo requested this game in one of the VCs today, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, I could just probably play this. It's only going to be about like maybe like 2.5 hours long or 3 hours, maybe 3.5 if I take my time, which I'm going to try to like really take my time and explore a little bit too. I'm not going to like rush my way through the game, so we're going to kind of take our time. We're going to kind of chill. We're going to explore. We're going to check out all the stuff. I've heard this game is a little bit sad, so I'm kind of like preparing myself for the emotional ride we're going to be on today. It's like thrilling. It's very sad. It's very there's some dark themes in this game, so probably swearing. There's some dark themes that if you guys don't like that kind of stuff, I wouldn't blame you if you don't want to watch. It's gonna get a little bit dark, so just know that this isn't like the most like super like happy-go-lucky funny game. Probably gonna be a lot of like sadness and like realism and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind too. Okay. I just think there's probably, and I don't know if the game like directly like tells you about this stuff, or if like you're just gonna go ahead and like look around and maybe you're gonna like be able to like infer stuff that you find potentially. That's what I'm kind of thinking. That's more or less what's gonna happen. But before we get into it, yeah, MJ, people have recommended this game to me for a long time. People have been trying to tell me to play this game for at least like 4 years. It was like one of the first games maybe not 4 years, but it's been a long time. Okay. For the first word of the day for Wordle, we can just start with Finch. That's 5 letters. Well, that's rather interesting. So this word has a C and it has an H, but it's they're not at the last 2 letters. So could it start with CH? What if we go like cheer? It does start with CH. Wow, that was really cool. That's really, we're getting so lucky with these, man. Could it be like chaps? We're gonna get this like next time. CHA. How about like C? Could it be chaga? Chaga? That's a kind of mushroom. There's a chaga mushroom. Chaos. No, it can't be chaos because there's no S. It's gonna be a word that I don't even use that often. Probably. It's not a word. Charm. Can't be charm. Can't be chald. Chap. No. Is it chatty daddy? I bet you it's chatty daddy. No. Chatty? That's not even a word. Like chatty is two T's. Chalk. All right, we got it. Let's go. I didn't look. I promise I didn't look. I promise that was my own volition. I freaking got it. Let's go. Dude, I couldn't think of the word chalk for so long. And once they hit me, I'm like, what's a word that has CHALK? Or what's a word that has CHAL? All right, we got it finally. It took a little bit. Just to let you guys know, this game is like probably only going to be like 2 hours. I feel like I'm kind of like, I play through games kind of slow, so maybe like 3 hours for me. But it's going to be like a 3-hour game. So, if you guys could drop a like today for me, please do. If you want to join my Discord, please do. If you want to, I'm going to gift the membership right now, quick. Before we get started, I'm going to go get the membership. So, Brooke, you don't got to worry about staying up too late today because, I mean, the game's not going to be that long anyways. I actually did purchase another game today called Road 96. So you guys can see it down here. So in the next like week or so, I'm probably gonna stream Road 96 too. You can see it down here. That's Firewatch actually. Where's Road 96? So I will be playing Road 96. Probably in the next maybe 2 weeks. I bought that game today too, so that's on the agenda. Really, Nitrix? Oh wow, it's like really loud already. Is that too loud for you guys? I feel like that's really loud. Is it too loud? Oh, there's no volume. I turned it off yesterday, didn't I? Because there was like copyright music at the end of. Ooh, this is already cool. Okay, I like this already. I like this a lot. And the good thing is today, I looked up if there's any jump scares, and there's no jump scares from what I know in this game at all. Just like some creepy elements that we're gonna have to look out for, but I think there's no jump scares. This is a journal, yeah.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
I feel like this game's gonna end with her being on the boat again. Oh, this is already so cool. This looks beautiful. Can we change the graphic settings? Ultra, 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 yeah. I want to make this game as beautiful as possible. It looks really good.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Wow, this is so cool already. I love how it's already, like, her voice is so nice.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent Open immediately.
There's mail from 7 years ago. Can we take them? Can we take it, or do we have to leave it?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. Oh my god, the way the letter... I already love this game. The way the letters just fell when we opened the gate, that's amazing.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Maybe she thought I'd know. She thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back. Are there choices? Like, can we go this way or can we go this way? Is this like one of the things where we can deviate from the path? Because there's like a little path down here. It almost seems like we're able to take this path if we wanted to, or we could take the... Is it like the two roads diverge in the yellow text, and we took the one less traveled by? Two roads diverge in a yellow text, and I took the one that had more forest.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
But now I had questions about my family and the house that we were... I already really like this game. The art style is so good.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent.
I feel like I'm going to
As
cry.
if they're about to say something, but never do.
I feel like I'm going to cry playing this. I really feel like I'm going to tear up at some point. Missing. Oh my god, dude, those pianos are making me so happy. I love pianos, dude. That's my favorite. So somebody went missing. But I have a question. Can we also go back on this road and maybe will they give us more text? I'm not going to walk up too far. We're just going to walk up a little bit this way. Does the stream look okay, guys? Does the stream look okay? Does it sound okay? Oh, no way. I'm glad I went back this way. The music is so beautiful. You can like practically smell that you're like in like this like...
This way
yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
But
Take both paths to the house. Wow, I got an achievement already. Wow, that was an achievement. Take both paths to the house. I'm like, I feel like we're making progress, guys. I just have a feeling this game could be a contender for like one of my favorite games of all time. I just already think it's like up there. Like, like from what I've seen, like, you know, like when you start a game, like you think it's got potential to be that for you. Obviously, I got to play a lot more, but like the potential's already there. I think the world looks beautiful, and I like her voice, and I like the narration a lot so far. It's very good. I just wonder if like we're gonna be able to like go through like different time periods, and we'll be able to like see different.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It's a mixture of beautiful, creepy, desolate, hauntingly. It's hauntingly beautiful. That house is really pretty, but I just feel like there's a lot that happened here that I don't even know about. I don't even know what happened here, but it looks like there's a lot of history here.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
missing. Gary's potting mix plus fertilizer with Macromax. What is Macromax? Is that like something they put in this put in like the fertilizer to make it more fertile? Bro, I have one of the I literally have one of these. I like legit have one of these for my trash. I'm sure everybody does. Oh no, you gotta be. Oh hell no.
Prowling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I'm like such a scaredy cat when it comes to games, especially when I'm alone. Shut up, Sophia. Nick, relax. I get so scared, Sophia. I'm scared of everything when I know there's no jump scares, but I'm still terrified of things like that.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years.
It's January. Make sure you guys remember that. January 2010. Okay? So I'm sure there's going to be some time jumping. Edith, Milton, Lewis, Dawn. Here's my prediction, okay? Don't tell me if I'm right or wrong. I was wondering where the name came from, right? What remains of Edith Finch. That kind of infers that she's lost a lot, you know? And this is like what is remaining of her life through all like the sorrow and all the stuff she's been through. So I feel like that's what the name's inferring, and we're going to be trying to like go back in time to see like what she's all lost. I'm assuming.
I felt like I was home.
It looks like a bunch
the
of...
table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Oh man, someone was in like a wheelchair.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
It was like a bomb went off. What does that even mean? It was like a bomb went off? I don't understand what she's even... Something must have happened to her family. I don't even know what that could have been.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
This house? That looks a lot more proper, like a regular house, compared to the house that we're in right now. Okay, there's no jump scares, MJ? Thank you. I was hoping there would... Okay. I looked it up, and I'm pretty sure I read there was no jump scares, but as long as there's none, we can explore. Well, this is interesting. I feel like these could be real pictures. Almost like this was like a legitimate, like... Is this like an exaggeration of life events that she went through? And is that Edith right there? Yeah, I don't like horror stuff at all. Like scary games are not my favorite thing in the world, Emma. But I don't mind scary games. I do, but as long as I'm playing them with people, I can stream them. I mean, barely, but. Someone in the house was like a war. Like probably some kind of a vet. Tasting Thailand. Weird recipes. Cross Creek Cookery. Secrets of the Stove. The Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Ooh. Is that the library? They keep all the remains in the Oh, what remains of Edith Finch? And they keep the remains in the library. But it's like all boarded up and everything. We can't even get in there if we wanted to.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I love how we don't even know what happened, but we're just kind of listening to her talk about it like, oh, that's creepy as hell. Dude, I'm not going that way. Let's go this way. This way looks a little more bright. Huh? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, there's no jump scares. I'm winding a Jack-in-the-Box right now. Come on. Why are you making me do this? Let's just turn it back the way it was. Dum da dum da 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 dum da dum da dum da da dum dum da.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Barbara Finch. Ooh, so she was a filmmaker. She made movies. So she apparently made like a Bigfoot movie. And she also collected insects. This girl liked bugs. Ah, man. I don't know. Sometimes when I see like childhood pictures of like families.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
So she gave you a key. Oh, it's probably like the house key, but it's. Dude, that way looks so scary. I don't want to go that way. Let's go in the closet. Ooh, this closet looks very interesting. Look at all the clothes in here. Look at the books. Look at the other stuff. Let's see where else we can go that's not that hallway. There's a picture of those kids sitting on, like, you know, some logs. This is a lot more interesting than that hallway. We're going to go down there, but... Is that the same picture as this one? So those are identical pictures. What person puts two pictures of the same boat in their kitchen? I mean, you must like boats if you're going to put two pics of boats in your kitchen. You must be like a boat aficionado or something.
Instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Instead of a family, they were just memories of one. In loving memory, Lewis Finch, December 27th, 1988 to November 21st, 2010. Beloved brother to Edith, son of Dawn, great grandma to Eddie. Memorial serve. Ah, dude, this is already getting me chalked up. I'm already sad.
After Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
That's where I came in from, okay. Oh no, that wasn't even that scary at all. That's the hallway that we entered through that hallway and we just went the other way. Okay. Tasting Thailand, Fanny Farmer Jr. Cookbook, The Smoke in the Forest, Cosmic Cuisine, The Pleasures of Japanese Cooking. I like Japanese cooking. You can kind of hear like some kind of like cars rate. Oh.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Why?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
What?
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
No, that's not normal. That's very, very not normal.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Kimbo, you're the best. I appreciate you so much. Guys, can we get some hearts in chat for Kimbo? If you guys just joined us, I think you're still very early in the story, so we're going to play this together and we're going to have a very cozy time, and I'm probably going to cry. Thank you, Kimbo. I really appreciate that. There's a bird on that door.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So I'm assuming that Barbara was like semi-famous, and I mean, obviously she was an actress. Oh, she wasn't someone that was like a filmmaker. I think she actually was a child actress. It looks like, and she starred in Bigfoot. You know how many times I've actually like joked about Bigfoot on this channel? That's perfect. So Bigfoot is confirmed to be real, 100%.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
I just have like this ominous feeling that we're going to look through one of these peepholes. We're going to look through one of these peepholes.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years.
Yeah.
Until America grew out of it.
Harsh. Until America grew out of it. So they just, oh, there's like a Bigfoot statue right there. See that? That's like maybe like one of like the movie posters with the Bigfoot and her in front of it.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
That's locked. This house is really pretty. Oh, what the hell's in here? What the hell is
I
this?
spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Is that what the key's for? I read this when I was in like elementary school. I read this book for AR. I didn't really retain much
Turns
though.
out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
No way.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
There's a little, wait, what is this? There's a hatch.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Dude, what a cool.
Reading this,
I mean, I
maybe it
kind of
sounds
feel
I
like
had a
you
plan,
would more or less like find that opening somewhere.
but
I feel like
had
you.
no idea what was behind that door.
How long would you be able to, you know? I guess I wouldn't look there. Maybe it is kind of a good hiding spot.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Molly. 1937 to 1947. She died when she was 10.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Well, we're playing through Molly's wow, this is so cool.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Ew! Oh my god, she's eating. Oh my god. Molly! That's disgusting. Spit that out right now. Molly, that's so gross. Oh my god, why would you do that? Go to the kitchen.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Why would she eat the gerbil food? Oh, is she really? She's starving? Oh no.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Oh no. Oh no. Is she like is she like in an abusive household? Is that what it is? Or did something happen where everyone vanished? There's no jump scares though, you guys promise?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Dude, oh my god, this is already so terrible. I'm already so, like, disgusted by this. Do we just go to bed then? Okay, MJ, you wouldn't lie to me? Okay.
My Halloween candy was all gone. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Did she fall?
Suddenly, I was a cat.
You were a what? Wait, you were a what? How did you turn into a cat? Wait, what is happening?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Wait, how did she miraculously and randomly turn into a cat? So I didn't think this game was gonna like lean in. Either she's dreaming, maybe she's dreaming this because she's so hungry. Maybe she went back to bed and then she woke up and then she's got to be dreaming this, or this house has like some actual like magical things happening that we weren't expecting.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
I don't understand how we're like jumping and we're like following this bird through all this. This is so crazy, but so cool.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
I can't, for the life of me, fathom how or why she's. I'm so confused by what I'm playing right now, but it's really awesome.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Can we go this way? The music is 100%
Rabbits.
beautiful. Rabbits. Is she just so hungry that she's like imagining like being an animal that's eating food? That's what I'm kind of getting at this right now. Oh no, we have to fly back up, don't we?
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
What do you? You're just an
A
owl,
mama
like
rabbit.
a mama rabbit. Oh no.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What? Yeah, she's probably dreaming right now. How do I move it? Oh, you can use this. Bro, I did not expect this to be like actually like this game is not what I expected it to be, but it's so much cooler.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Now I was hungrier than ever. If she wakes up in her bed and like her like mom's like yelling at her, I'm gonna be so sad. I think that's what's happening here.
Juicy seeds. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh my god, I tore off her flipper and it tasted really good. So we're like on the hunt. We're just gonna keep on taking bites out of it.
I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Either this girl has like special abilities, or she's just dreaming because she's starving. You know, like when like you get so hungry, you become like delirious. Oh, remember you started this story by reading her diary. That's a good point too. We did. Yeah, you're right. Whoa, are we an octopus?
Now I was a monster, and I
Oh,
smelled
this
people everywhere.
we're reading her diary inside her room right now. That's what we're doing, I think. I understand. Well, I don't understand, but like that gives me a little bit more of an understanding of what's happening. I think she's just really hungry and she's like delirious.
I was big, and I moved real quiet.
I will say, like, graphically, this is so beautiful. It's so cool and beautiful. Guys, there's jump scares. I mean, I would call that a jump scare. I didn't know that would happen. That scared me. You guys told me there's no jump scares. I just got scared. That was a jump scare if I've ever seen one in my
I
life.
wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Oh my goodness. This music is so good.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
I wonder if a lot of this game is going to be us reading her diary. I feel like this
I
like
slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I have a feeling a lot of this is going to be us reading her diary and getting to like learn more about her. I slithered into the sand and the good smell went into an old pipe. So we're still like kind of hunting for food. We're still trying to track down like the scent of this girl is hungry. Someone's got to give this girl some Tostino's pizza rolls or like maybe like a egg roll or something. Oh, we're coming out through a toilet. She needs like she needs something that's gonna like, you know, give her some nutrition. Can we like check the garbage or anything? Can we check the sink or anything? I'm a little bit
I
scared
got
that we're
closer
gonna.
and closer.
I got closer and closer. We're back in her bedroom. No.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time.
Yeah, she was like imagining that, I think.
Anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
I'm sorry. I can't even fathom what that even means. What is that even referring to? I don't know. So this is like the family tree that we can open up it whenever we need to. And it looks like we're going to be slowly like crossing people off this family tree. So Molly was the first one. She was like the child actress of the family. But how do we click on somebody or what? Oh, we just close it. Okay. I don't even know Molly. I don't even know what possibly could have
I grew
happened.
up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
I feel so bad for her. I don't even know what happened to her. All I got from that was like she was starving. She was probably abused. Like, what was that noise? What was that noise? Hello? Maybe she wasn't abused, but maybe her family was very strict.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
So I wouldn't say she was necessarily abused, but she certainly
Being
was.
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Being
I
inside
can't
for the first
describe
time.
it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Yeah, I get that eerie feeling too that like Molly's like her like spirit is like still looming in this room because like apparently that's a really cool drawing though. The bricks being smashed and there's a castle behind there. That's pretty cool. Oh, she did eat those berries, didn't she, MJ? So maybe she was hallucinating.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
I didn't
We
think
would
that she
have,
ate those
but Mom
berries.
didn't
Yeah,
like
she
thinking of
did.
the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Ooh.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune.
Okay, so they're
and
from Norway.
misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann.
She's a family curse.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Oh, so he moved the house. And that's how it got here, apparently. Narwhal, thank you for 30 months, buddy. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Okay, so that's not the same house. So their original house sunk, probably. Because how are you going to fish a house out of the sea? So they probably just rebuilt this as their new house, is what I'm thinking.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island.
Sounds like,
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
that's so sad.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
His daughter Edie's already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I really love how we're like slowly learning about each individual person that's, you know, in this family. So we can get like a really good
When Edie told
backstory.
people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Celebration turns to mourning. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Celebration turns to mourning. Wow. Hey, Nighthawk, I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate you, man. That's really cool of you. Dude, thank you so much, Nighthawk. This is a really good game, buddy. If you guys are in stream right now, this game's only about maybe like 2.5 hours. So it's not very long. This game is honestly pretty short. So it's like 2.5 hours in length. But so far, I really like it. Thank you, Nighthawk.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
So we're going to finish this probably like not, you know, it'll be pretty short, but it's really good.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Look at this bathroom.
It was a pretty big trace.
I feel like Steph would like this bathroom. That's like a wind-up frog. What? Is there gonna be like a secret like room underneath the floor or something? There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What? The way that they like this family hides a lot of like the secret entrances to in the wow, you got to turn it with wow, that's so cool. Kelvin Finch.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
He never put it down. Can we crouch or something? Oh my god, I just got jump scared. Those two kids standing there, I swear to god they were real for a second, but they're not.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
I'm probably gonna, dude, I already know. This is like there's games that I cry to, and this is like one of those games that I'm probably gonna cry to today, man. I already know something sad's gonna happen. I already feel it in my giblets.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
He has a broken leg.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Oh no, don't do it. You already have one broken leg, buddy. Don't
I
do it.
told him going around was impossible.
Don't do it. Do not. You already have one oh, the branch is gonna fall.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. The branch is gonna snap. Oh my god, he's gonna go all the way around. He's gonna die. Don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. Here we go.
And maybe he'd still be here.
No wonder he's got a broken leg. Oh man, this is not gonna end well.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Holy crap.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
That was like visually and like graphically, that was so stunning and beautiful. But man, overall, I
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
he enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again. Is there going to be a secret?
passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
We can choose if we want to go this way or do we. This reminds me, like, you could make like a Cartoon Network show about this house. Oh, we're in a room. Remember how we couldn't get in a room before? This is the room of the girl that died.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Yeah, child stars never have it, like, great. They always end up, you know, growing up and having a rough time. Well, she's comic books.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Are we gonna go in?
Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
I don't know what I'm watching here.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
How long did she... Oh, it's so sad.
In a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
I think she needs to be 9 years old again.
And current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Wait,
So
like...
Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages.
Yeah, because her
There's
dad
a
made the
key
coolest
to the
house.
music box. The secret is to keep winding.
We already did.
Winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick...
We already used that before.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
Wow, that's downstairs. We can go back to that thing and we can pull that out.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house
So when it
was silent.
So that's gonna be how you open the door. Remember how that was locked before? Oh. Oh, you better... Guys. 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 Where's MJ? She told me there's no jump scares. What the hell is this? Guys. I can't do this. I can't walk down there. Guys. Guys. Guys, I can't do this. I can't go down there. I'm so scared. I can't do this. Dude, someone come take... Oh my god, dude. I'm so scared. I'm facing my fears.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, Nick, I wouldn't lie to you. There's no jump scares. This game is just about a family that is very interesting and has some stuff going on that they don't want to talk about. Oh, yeah, there's no jump scares. This game is not even... There's just blood on the walls. All right, you can, like, hit stuff with... This is kind of cool, actually. Do we have to, like, find someone and whack them in the face? You can use this to, like, knock everything over. Someone said there's Someone said that there's if there's a jump scare, I'm gonna...
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family.
Oh,
10
there's a
years ago
table
tonight.
saw. This is kind of cool, actually. There might be a jump scare, but it's okay.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear.
All right, that wasn't terrible.
Rick?
I will say that it could have been a lot
Relax.
worse.
I was just
At least the
trying to
music
scare
was-
you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared.
I hate you
I'm
guys. I hate you
furious.
guys.
Then act furious. All I'm getting
It
from
wasn't
you
even that
now
bad.
is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
The late picture show.
Later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
So what I'm
This
gathering
is a trick. You're dead, Walter.
is this... Oh, dude, this isn't over? Oh my god, dude, come on, this is not over? I thought we already got through the worst of it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Please.
Walter, are you there?
This is gonna be bad.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Bite him, bite him, bite him, hit him, smash him. Lock the door, punch him.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Let's just let him back in and whack him. Oh, the secret entrance.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Dude, why is this so horrifying? Why is this actually so scary? Can we get out through Molly's window?
Thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
There's gonna be one more jump scare for sure. I just know it. It's gonna happen like right here too. We're gonna go out this door.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grown.
Walk up to him, and we're gonna smack the hell out of him. Yes, we are. And he's gonna fall over that. He's gonna trip over the skate. Yeah, fall to your death,
He wasn't moving,
you piece of junk.
but she sensed the story might not be over.
It's not over yet. What do you mean it's not over yet? Is he gonna get back up? Barbara's a freaking bad one. She's a freaking boss. Oh, there's gonna be another jump scare right here. He's gone, right? Yep. Oh, dude.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
I'm not opening that door. You guys, I'm not opening that door.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young
You guys,
Barbara.
listen to me loud and clear. I'm not open. I want to verbalize this, and I want to enunciate this, and I want this to be very clear to everyone that's in my stream right now. I want you guys to hear me out for all it's worth. I want you guys to let me manifest my thoughts into your ears. I'm not opening this door. Loud. Keep on ringing, buddy. No, this is not Halloween. It's probably gonna be like it's gonna be like the girl.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Wait, what? No way.
Oh dear.
Are you?
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Wait, so did we throw a guy over the balcony that was a innocent person?
Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
Wait, we threw someone over the...
Going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time.
Oh, he's still alive. I thought he was vanished.
Pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real...
Is that real?
tale.
Is that story real, or is that like part of the comic? Is that like the real retelling? Oh. Is that really what happened?
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
(1944 to 1960). Yeah, she was 16 when she died. She was only 16, man. That's so young. I feel so bad for her.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Because that's where they found. Oh, that's disgusting. So I'm assuming we're probably like the last one alive from the family, right? What remains of so our whole family was cursed, and then over time they all probably died. And what if the curse of Edith is that she has to live without her family? That's like the last thing, right? Maybe that's why she's still alive, because that's what the curse did to her. They forced her to live the rest of her life without her family, right? So we got to wind it all the way to the end, right? And then the key comes out. Yep, just like the comic said. Yeah, you're right, Colleen. There was no jump scare. I mean, the one was kind of a jump scare, but like the music built up, so I knew it was coming. This is amazing. So we at least saw the jump scare coming, which is good.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
That got me a little bit. I don't know why that got me. I'm just a wimp when it comes to games like this, guys. You can probably tell. I'm like an absolute wimp when it comes
I thought
to...
maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's like a whole like dungeon that goes down in the ground.
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
After Barbara died, she got as far away as she could.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
So this is March. This is March 2005. Walter passed away in 2005. He was 53 years old. That's not even that old. He looks really old for 53. He looks really old for being 53. It looks like time really did not do him a lot of favors. I wonder why he looks so old. I have a lot of my family members that are that old. My mom's old. And my mom looks a lot younger than that. She's like 62 or whatever she is. I don't even know what she is. But wow. That's like a fake window with like a fake flower there.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Okay, I figured out how to do it. I was so confused what I was doing, but this makes a lot more sense.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
We're playing Cannon
Almost
Simulator.
friendly.
We're living every single day, day by day. He has the same routine.
And then one day, everything just
What happened?
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Is there anything else in the room that we can interact with? He's got some model trains. Whatever those jars are on the table. He's got postcards, which probably remind him, because he's been down here for, 30 years? So he's got postcards that kind of remind him of what life was like on the surface, I'm sure. Just so he doesn't go, insane. The fact that he has a window here, that's so creepy, dude. He has, an artificial window he put in. I have to leave while I still can. What is he eating? Jiggly Farms Concord grape jelly. So he's surviving on jelly, tomato ketchup. He's got that cereal is called Alvino's. It's got a koala bear for a mascot. Alvin O's.
I know it's out there somewhere.
There's something that's like hunting this family down.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
There's something that I don't even know if it's supernatural or if it's like an actual like, oh wow, she's gonna leave.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
That was a cool effect with the text right there. That was very cool.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
This is so awesome.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day.
See, at some point,
I can already imagine the sun on my face.
oh no, bro, did he get hit by the train?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Wow, man, that's terrible. He seemed
I'm
like
sure my mom was trying to protect me.
he seemed like a really dude, this game is like already wow. Imagine like living your life down here trying to like save yourself and protect yourself.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2.
Dude, imagine being Walter in his
I thought
position.
it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Yeah, that seems likely to me. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, there's like a little path right here.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
So far, emotionally and like story-wise, this is like the best game I've ever
Maybe
played.
it'd be better if all this just died with me.
In terms of like, if you're judging it only by story and just by like the way that she's she's making you feel like this family made. I'm sure it's a fictional family, but like I feel so attached to them. It's amazing.
But I thought you should know about your family.
In terms of like sheer story, it's got to be like one of the best games I've ever played.
And the history.
And there's still so much left,
part
which I love. I'm excited to play the rest of it. Can we swim out there? No way. No, we can't swim. Okay. No, Becca, this is my first time playing this.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
There's probably a game I played that was similar to this, but I never played this before.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
You're having a senile moment, Becca. You're having a big old senile moment.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
History of stubbornness and madness.
Any of it seems possible.
So, there's a railroad track that literally runs beneath this house. Is that what I'm hearing? There's like an actual rail, like. So why is there a railroad track that goes like underneath the house? That's like kind of strange to me. I don't know if you guys also feel that way about this house.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting a house? It's like you're building it because you know that there's a curse and you know what's going to happen, but like in doing so, does that make it happen? Is that more like, are you making it more likely in that scenario?
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Ah.
3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh man, that's horrible.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Walter Finch. Edith Finch. Sven Finch. Wow. Eddie Finch survived a long time. He died when he was 93. So, I mean, the curse doesn't really seem to have affected Eddie that much. Calvin was born 1950, died when he was 11. Molly was born 1937. She was 10 when she died.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What do I do? Oh, you zoom in.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Wow, and that's the house that sunk, that they lost. That's the house they lost.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Greg Finch. That's horrible. He wasn't even 2 years old. Sam Finch. Gus Finch. That's horrible. That's so sad, man.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Sanjay. His music is so nice. Lewis Finch. He died. He was 22. That's not even that. That's so young, dude. That's way younger than I am.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
We never found Milton's body. Oh, wow. So Milton was never found. I don't blame you, Brooke. I'm so into this right now. I'm so into this right now. I can't even blame you. I do have to pee, guys.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
I should take a really
Part of me
quick pee
thinks
break.
This is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday.
I'm gonna go do that, guys. I'm gonna pee really quick, and we'll be back. Okay. Thank you all for being here tonight to play this with me. I'm super happy we're finally playing this. This game's gonna be over probably in the next probably like hour or so. There's not much left, I don't think. I'm sure like in an hour we're gonna probably finish it. So very short game today, but I'm excited to see how this all finishes out. So I'll be right back. I promise I'll make it a very quick bathroom break. I will not be gone very long, but if you guys could for me and you want to consider dropping a like on the stream, please do that for me today. I would really appreciate if you guys would drop a like for me today. Please do. If you guys are going to bed, have a good night. This is a really good game so far. I was expecting this game to be good, but I was not expecting this to be like this emotional. I feel like I'm so invested right now. Da-na-na. Okay, I'll be right back. All right. I'm ready to finish this game. So far, I don't really give any game like 10 out of 10, but so far I think this game is very close to being 10 out of 10 for me. It's close. Okay, let me just adjust this. If you guys just joined us, we are playing through a game called What's Left of Edith Finch. And if you guys would like want to do me a huge favor today, and you want to consider dropping a like on the stream, I'd really appreciate if you guys would drop a like today too. So please do that if you guys will do me a favor. And we're going to attempt to finish this whole game today if we're able to.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Whoa. She's 22 weeks pregnant? Wait,
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
this girl's 22 weeks pregnant right now?
They were both pretty intense. Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
Why is it? Oh, can we? Oh, can we?
Strongly encouraged.
Are we able to like maybe like zoom in and zoom out to make it more clear? Or what am I doing?
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
Not quite.
I get a shot of Dawn. What?
I'm over here, Dad.
I can't go. I can't like turn behind me though. Oh, I can walk around, can't I? No. Oh, you can zoom in. Okay.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Wow.
Aw.
I'm not even sure what I'm trying to take pictures of. I'm just taking pictures of whatever I can find. So is this like a mini game where I'm trying to find where she is? Because I'll be honest, I don't see her anywhere. Am I trying to figure out where she is? Is that what I'm looking for right now? At least his music is so good. I'm not sure what I'm doing here, but at least the music is kind of a bop.
Definitely should not have drunk all that.
Aha.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't. Hey!
That's a keeper.
That took me way too long to find out where she was.
Being outside.
This is cool.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? I don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
I feel like
Dad!
wow, look at that.
Don.
There's a deer.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Just breathe.
This is so sad, dude.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive...
We're gonna take a picture of when we shoot this deer. Wow.
Great shot, Don!
Who's the guy right there?
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don.
I don't mind like.
Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Oh!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That's how he died. Wow. He died when he was 33. Yeah, I agree, Dilly. This family's very cursed. It's one thing to like have like one family member die of like a pretty like catastrophic, like a really like, you know, awful way to die, but like this family, everyone dies that way, it feels like. There's an airline ticket for Sparrow Airlines. K. Finch, Firewood Road, Orcas Island, Washington. Like, nobody in this family can catch a break. Everybody in this whole family are... They're, like, destined and doomed to all meet their fate that way. There's a hunting cabin there right here. Okay, we can go this way. Meal ready to eat. 12 meals.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
My mom and Eddie get really close. They both lost a lot. Ooh, that picture in the crib right there, like that baby picture in the crib, kind of makes me scared. I don't like that at all. Divorce contract. Lawsuit's been filed against you. You have 20 calendar days after the summons is served on you to file a written response to the attached complaint petition with the clerk of this court. Located at 3527 Clerk Court Street, Friday Harbor, Washington. A phone call will not protect you. Your written response including this case number given above the names of the parties must be filed if you want this court to hear your side of the case. No, I want to read that. No, I want to read that. No, I want to read that. There's more papers in there. Let me read it.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
He's almost knocked my water over.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
This whole like game is so sad, dude. What do I do? There we go. We're controlling the...
That's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Oh my god, dude. I swear to God if this...
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
What is happening?
What he saw.
Oh, we're supposed to pop the bubbles, right?
What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
When I see a bathtub and a little kid, I don't think that's going to end very well. A bathtub and me being here, this all just sounds terrible. This all is like, I don't know where this is going, but I don't like it. Does he want the toy back? Aha, there it is. No, don't. Oh no, the water's going to turn on. Oh God, no. Oh God, no. The water's going to turn on, isn't it? Oh, dear Lord. I think we're supposed to go grab the handle, right? Or something? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Whatever he saw.
It sure made him happy.
What am I supposed to do here? There it is. This is so cute. This is so cute. Oh my God, this is adorable. Oh.
I know how
Got
silly
it.
it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. I could feel him slipping away.
You would never, ever, ever leave a baby alone. Oh, she's coming back for him.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I knew it. I knew it. Oh my god. Are you actually kidding me?
About the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
He didn't even make it a year. He was like a year and a half or like 2 years, I think. Just awful.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
I want to cry, dude. That's so sad. I just want to cry. That's awful, man. There's more text over there. Oh, we have to like go through all of it to try to hit it and make it turn over.
My
like
father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Wow, that's unreal. I feel so bad for that baby, man. He just didn't even know.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we
This
don't
is
need
really
a stepmom
really cool.
were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Oh, not here. Is there going to be an accident here too? Are there babies are dense, Becca? How do you know babies are dense? They're not buoyant. Yeah, I mean, don't they float naturally though? I'm sure, like not like in some settings, I guess. You can teach them to float. I guess that's what you got to do. That's just terrible. You can like enroll your kid and like to get him like trained to swim.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign, held up his middle finger.
Ooh, he flicked him off.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
There's a storm coming. He asked that there's a storm coming. I don't like the look of this at all. Wouldn't they go inside though? Like, can't they be safe from it? I don't see any more text. Oh, down here.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, this is like supposed to be like the wind. Oh, we're like just. Oh, no way.
sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder. I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
You know what scares me about this game? She's like the last probably member of the family that's alive.
She never talked about him, but
She was born the
Mom
most
told me
recent.
once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
I don't really think that's a good thing. I don't want this game to like, I think we can all like kind of guess how this game could potentially end. But I don't want that to end. I don't want her to be part of the curse. Maybe they found a way to break the curse, or maybe the curse will spare her or something. Emergency evacuation plan. Finch household. I'm done playing this, I'm going to look up a lot of theories online, because I feel like there's a lot of things that I'm not going to pick up on with this game, but...
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
I don't think it said, Steph, how they got... It's just a family curse they have. I don't even know how they got cursed, but everyone's dying. As far as we know, we're the last one that's remaining in this family. After school teaching, fly to India. Dawn and Sanjay.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
It's a good question, Steph, how they got cursed. I don't know. Hey, Muffin, welcome. Yeah, this game is really good so far. I feel like I want to cry, though. We're helping hands create safe places. 10 ways to teach critical thinking. Call mom and grandma once a week. College application deadlines. She was a senior in high school. Dawn Finch. I want to keep looking at stuff. I want to... Oh, there's a Bible.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Wow. Religion was never a thing my mom talked about, but I think it helped a lot after her dad died. So they were religious.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Do you see how many missing person papers are all over the place? That was for
When my
one of
dad
the kids.
died,
They never
I
found the
don't
body,
think
right?
Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
She's growing mints, thyme. How do you pronounce that? Thyme? I think it's thyme, right? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sage and basil.
And to see kids in the house again.
Did I get it wrong? Is it thyme or is it thyme? I don't know how to pronounce it, Steph. How do you
The
pronounce
house
that?
had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
You pronounce it thyme? Okay.
And for a while,
Oh, this is
things
so
were
cute.
good. Almost normal.
Edith, Lewis, and Milton.
but it didn't last.
Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species, variety. Plant, animal, fungus, protist, and monorin. Multiplication tables. Analyze objectively, never stop learning, assume nothing, respect criticism. This is like if John Cena was a teacher. This is like, those would be his slogans. Never stop learning, respect criticism, assume nothing. Hustle, loyalty, respect.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
This is so cool. And they even have like a little porthole on this door right here too.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
So this is the person they never found. This is like the one member of the family that was never located. They don't even know what happened to him. I hope we don't find the body somewhere or something. Maybe we like figure out where he went. And I saw we can also walk up there. This is probably like the last. So as the family grew and grew and grew, and as they had more kids, over time they had to build onto the house, and they had to keep stacking on rooms. That's what we're seeing right here.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Wow, this room is so cool. It's really beautiful. I'm gonna cry. It's so sad.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
This is something he made. Wow. Wait, he said there's something there was something inside of this. Like one of the pages said "Achoo." Wait, we didn't finish it. I think I stopped it. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, is that him drawing us? Oh, no way. Did someone make that in his honor, or I'm so confused.
I was 4 when Milton
That was the magic paintbrush. I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
I just want to say this music is so freaking beautiful. This music is so good. I wish I had like
Whatever
that on
Milton had found in
repeat.
the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Whatever Milton had found in the house. Oh, he found something. We're gonna learn something about this family. There's definitely a curse that we don't even. There's something really bad happened. That's how they got cursed. I wish
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of
Legalized marijuana.
except Lewis.
This guy was a stoner. There's a boat in the ceiling. How do we get in there? Aha, here we go. I already don't like this at all.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
I feel like this one's gonna really hurt.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh dear Lord, this is not gonna end very well.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Where am I trying to reach for right now? I don't get this. His mind began. Oh, can I?
wander.
Aha.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Well, this is like a labyrinth with no end, right? I don't think there's any kind of end to this labyrinth. It just goes in circles. Yeah, I think I know what's gonna happen to Steph. I don't like it though. He's gonna get distracted because he's not paying attention to his work. He's gonna like he's thinking too much about like he's gonna chop his finger off. He's gonna chop his hand off. Oh, you can go this way. I didn't realize that.
And things that have not names.
He's like, this is like the daily monotony of his life, and he's
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then.
he's like imagining a better life.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
That's all
like
the
a
fish.
whole new Lewis.
No, it's not.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Pogo. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
This is like him manifesting this all in his head, right?
Musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Sounds nice. I like this.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
it's gonna distract him.
Were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
It's like becoming more the picture, and he's not seeing reality anymore. You see how like this is blurring into his real life, so you can see like slowly he can't see what's happening in.
And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
This, just so he can like get away from the monotony of what he does every day, which is cutting these fish's heads off. And man,
he'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
this is like what he does. Oh Jesus, dude! It's gonna get to the point where you're gonna like. It's gonna take the whole screen over, and he's not gonna. He'll forget that he's even in reality. This is a really cool symbolism of like your imagination clouding your actual reality.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Whoa. So he like wants to live, he wants to be here all the time now because this is the place that allows him.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Guys, what do you want to do? Really quick, prince or queen? Prince or queen? What do we do? Handsome queen, beautiful prince. What do we do? Beautiful prince, handsome queen. We have two choices. What do you guys want? Really quick, real quick, real quick, real quick, real quick. Prince or queen? What do we do? What do we do? We're gonna go beautiful prince.
Beautiful prince.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I just sprang that on you guys. I'm sorry. I didn't have a lot of time.
The prince was on his own quest for...
Radiant rainbows or sinister serpents. I would look for sinister serpents. Like, that's a better story, I think. I mean, anybody can find a rainbow. Ooh.
He followed the sound of his...
Electric sitar or a silver harp. We'll go the silver harp route.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Wow, this looks so
He knew the
beautifully
world
done.
was
It's
all in his
unbelievable.
imagination.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, we're gonna...
But he was so
we're
proud
gonna-
of having created it.
We're gonna open the door. We're gonna cut our hand off. If you don't want to see this guy cut his hand off, guys, look away. It's gonna be right here. You can't even see it anymore. If you don't want to see it, look away, guys. Everyone look away. Here's your warning. He's about to cut his hand off. Be careful.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Why is there a small door next to this big door? Wait, what? Did we not cut our hand off?
He began to forget the world we know.
Ah, dude.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him. His prince waited, holding
I'm
his
gonna
crown.
cry, dude. I'm actually... This is so sad.
There was only one thing left to do.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, no.
Bend down his head.
Oh, no.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him. On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
I feel bad for this girl so much. She's got nothing.
End one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sailed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories! I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Wow, so a tsunami comes.
They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Wait, so they tried to go revisit the house? Is that what I'm hearing?
I got turned around.
They tried to go revisit their house and then the tides came back. Is that what I'm hearing? Why would you ever do that?
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Wow. So
Or maybe I came back to them.
this is all stuff from the house they're trying to move.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
What?
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
I want to blow this. I want to blow that dandelion so much. I want to just make
My
it.
mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
What?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Oh, she's pregnant.
Appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, she's pregnant. She must. This is the.
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Bro, I'm crying. Oh my god, that's so sad, dude. Dude, I never cry video games, ever. Oh my god, I never cry games, ever. Even the credits are well done. I love how they actually have like, those are probably like, actual like people's like, you know, portraits, like people's pictures in the credits. Even the playtesters, man. That's so cool that even the playtesters got included in the credits. Absolutely beautiful. That game was absolutely so beautiful. This is what, like, one of the best narrative games, probably the best narrative game I ever played. This is probably the best one I've ever played. In terms of like, then you just like a, you know, like a walking narrative game. It's hard to beat this one, dude. Easily one of the best. The replay of story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Yeah, that was absolutely such a good game. These devs made a masterpiece. This is like one of those games that like games like this don't come around all the time. There's a lot of games like this don't come around all the time. I'm so happy I played this. It made me think a lot, though, man. It's hard to play games like this because it makes you think a lot about stuff. Unbelievable. This is probably, like, in my new, like, top 10 favorite games of all time. Easily top 10, maybe even top 5. I don't know. It's just short, but it's okay that it's short because, like, the emotional weight to it's really good. Yeah, I think so too. I think Gregory was the saddest one in the whole family. That one crushed me. I'm kind of confused by Barbara's death. Like, she just vanished and they found her ear. That one kind of makes me confused, though. Like, she actually just randomly vanished. I wish I knew more about her death. Because I feel like that's weird that they just found her ear. The one that makes me the saddest was Walter, man. He lived in the basement for 30 years because he was afraid of the curse or whatever, and he finally comes out and he dies by the train. That one makes me sad. And then Milton he was never found, was he? They never found his body. So for all we know, Milton could have probably, maybe he didn't die, maybe he ran away. Oh, yeah, Muffin. Pretty sure it was the boyfriend because they said he was a prime suspect. Maybe her boyfriend did kill her then. That makes a lot of sense. And then Calvin died on the swings. But you could tell Calvin was like a loose cannon because he had a broken leg when he died. So maybe that's just something he was born with, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is a 5-star game. This is totally a 5-star game. I didn't expect. I mean, I knew it'd be sad. I didn't think it'd be this sad though. I never cry at video games. That really got me, dude. That really got me. Poor Edith. I don't know. They were all sad. Gus was terrible. Molly was terrible. Barbara was terrible. Calvin was terrible. They were all just terrible deaths. True, Dilly. If this game was in the Tokyo Dome, it'd be 5 stars. Or if it was in the Staples Center in Los Angeles, it'd be 5 stars. Or if it was in the Ford Field, it'd be 5 stars. This is a 5-star game no matter how you paint it. You're welcome, Ben. Thanks for recommending this game to me, man. That was a great recommendation. Yeah, so many metaphors. What do you mean, Muffin? I mean, there's a lot of metaphors about life in terms of like, trying to make sure you live your life and you can't be afraid of death. Wait, notice how the only one that didn't die was Eddie because she embraced life. Oh. So what you're kind of getting at is like, if you're afraid of death, you're never gonna fully live your life, and then obviously like you're kind of manifesting things, like there's no curse, but you're manifesting the curse by thinking it's real, kind of thing. And then she didn't think that it was actually real, so she got to live a full life, kind of thing, right? Mind over matter. So like the belief that the curse, like the real curse was believing the curse was real. So there is a curse, but it's only a curse if you believe in the curse, which is interesting. No, it doesn't, Becca, but I think accidents happen, and you have the choice to look at that accident and say, hey, is that part of the curse, or is that just an accident, right? So I think that the fact that he died so young could make the rest of the family believe in the curse more, or you could look at that as saying, hey, is that an accident, or is that part of the curse? And if you believe it's an accident, then maybe you'll be spared, right? That's interesting. It's a tragic accident. It's horrible. It's awful. I want to thank you guys so much for playing this with me. Seriously, everyone that was in the stream today, thank you all for playing this with me. Thank you all for enjoying the story with me. It means a lot to me you guys were here. So thank you all for your time with this game. Thank you all for being part of the stream with this game. I really enjoyed the stream a lot today. One of my favorite streams I've ever did, actually. It was beautiful. This game was an easy 10 out of 10. You guys are wonderful for hanging out today. I seriously appreciate it so much. Everyone that dropped a like on the stream, thank you. Watched the end with me, watched the game with me, hung out with me. You guys are very appreciated, so thank you. I don't know. I don't really cry at video games, but I cried at this one. Shelby. Shelby, it means the world to me that you were here today. Thank you. It means the world to me you were here today. I appreciate you. It was great. We are going to go raid somebody. I may or may not do another stream tonight. I might stream again tonight. There's a game that I played on my old laptop, but my new PC can probably run it a lot better. It's more of a silly stream, right? So it's not going to be... Maybe we could play that to kind of like... I might stream one more time tonight. It'll be a shorter stream if I do, but I might go live again. We'll see. So you might see me back in like an hour, maybe like half an hour, 40 minutes. I might come back again. There's a game that my new computer can run a lot better. So maybe we can put it to the test and we'll see how it runs. Thank you, Ari. Thank you, Lunist. Thank you, Dilly. Thank you, Becca. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Shay. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Adopted. I'm going to debate about streaming again, but I really want to play this game because my old PC, like, it ran it pretty decent, but like my new PC, we could have a lot more fun with it probably. We can try some things out, so. Emma, I'm so glad you were here too. You were like here the whole time, Emma. I think you said you played this game already. But it's always fun to watch somebody else play a game that you enjoy because you can see like how they react to it and stuff. It was wonderful. This was one of my favorite streams I've ever had, actually. One of the best streams, one of my favorite streams, I think tomorrow we might try Road 96. Is it Road 69 or Road 96? I think it's Road 69, right? I think it's 69. We're going to go show some love to somebody. Lethal Company? You want me to stream Lethal Company? I don't even know what that is, really. Anyways, let's go find someone to raid. And we will show some love to them, okay? Thank you all for your time today. Thank you all for your support today. Thank you all for enjoying the stream. I'm gonna go on Reddit and I'm gonna look at some theories, and I'm gonna go pee. So it's kind of perfect that we ended right here because I gotta pee so bad. So let's go raid somebody. I love you all very much. Appreciate all you very much. Hope you all enjoy the game if you've never seen it before. It's always fun. I think there's some games that I prefer to watch with a streamer as opposed to buying it myself. You know, because you can like experience it with somebody else, like depending who, So this is one of those games that I think I'd enjoy watching somebody else play because I can kind of react to things with them. So, all right, guys, let's go raid somebody. Ari, have fun at the lake. I'll have a lot of fun at the lake. Seriously, thank you guys very much. It was a really good stream. I really had fun. I don't know who we're going to raid, but we're going to raid somebody. Because for me personally, like, there's a lot of story games. One, I'm kind of scared, so like the off chance that there's like, I can handle jump scares better if I'm with you guys here, so you get it, that's a little bit easier for me to do. It's not as scary for me as long as people are in my chat with me. I feel like I'm not alone playing a game, but like this game I probably couldn't have played by myself. There were some parts in this game, if I was alone, I would never be able to like continue past a certain part. So I'm grateful that I could stream this game because it allowed me to play it. I could play it with friends, but I think this is like the perfect stream game where I can like, you can all watch together and play together. So I think it works out pretty well. All right, guys, we're gonna go raid somebody, okay? Yeah, super glad I decided to play this today. Super glad. Exactly, Shelby. It's like you're watching a movie almost, right? Like we're all watching this together and we're all watching it unfold. It's like watching a movie by yourself versus with people. I want to watch with people because like you get like more of like a human experience. We're gonna find someone that's live. I'll shut up now. Let's raid somebody. Guys, we can go show some love to... Let's go raid Frosty Lemon, okay? Frosty is doing some Final Fantasy today, so we're going to go show him some love. Please go over with me. Drop a like on the stream if you guys would for me. I'd really appreciate it. Tell him I sent you, and I'll catch you guys. I might be live again tonight, or I might not be. I'm probably going to stream again tonight. I would imagine I will. Just going to take a little breather to calm down a little bit, and then I'll come back a more happy person. This game's so sad, dude. All right, I'll catch you guys in Frosty's stream. I might be back in a little while tonight, okay? I might come back.